Greetings, everyone. It's Thursday, Thanksgiving Day here in America, and I just want to say Happy Thanksgiving. I had made a video right quick where everything just flowed out, and then I realized someone had noticed the volume was way down on the last video, and that was for a specific reason. I was trying to use the computer for something else. I readjusted the volume and checked it, and now you can hear. Happy Thanksgiving. The traditional reason for this holiday does not resonate with me. I tend to think indigenous people's holiday, if anything, today. But it's an excuse to kind of slow down and reconnect, hopefully, with people around you. So that's what I hope for you all. I hope it's a good day for you. I intend to spend the day with my brother, and we may connect with some more family. We may not. Excuse me. Since I saw you all, what's been going on with me is I went into the studio with Indrima. We recorded at ARC Studios, which was established by Connor Oberst and Mike Mogas of Bright Eyes. It's a really good studio. We had a really good day. We were able to complete the basic tracks for a whole new EP, 6 songs. We're going to either self-release it or do a split with someone. It was a real good day. Went really well. I'm excited about it. But besides that, since I've talked to y'all, I picked up my very first commission as a musician. The local dance troupe TBD contacted me Monday, and we met, and they're doing this new piece and requested that I write the first part, a soundscape. Paid work, a paid commission, you know. Even have to sign a contract. That's exciting. I've actually already gotten most of the raw materials from them to work with. They are providing me with the sounds to build with. So it's exciting besides me working on my own stuff, which has been still going really strong, I now have this to focus on. And it feels good. I'm really pleased that they approached me, in this way. So that's the main thing I want to share, is have a happy Thanksgiving. And no polls today. Many things on my mind. It's just really sometimes hard to sift through. Just in the original video, I started to talk about music. On this one, I'm going to bypass it and try to share something that I keep thinking. So we're in this interesting time socially in the world where we have all this connectivity and all this increased hyper communication ability, and as a result, our ability to communicate is showing how frayed and fragile it is, because it seems like the more that we talk, the more that we disconnect. But one of the things that I keep hearing in the mainstream media that I don't like, and I know it's not going to change, is there is never a voice that brings up the idea that communicating, interacting with the world, and just gathering information requires skills. And the skills have not been being taught, passed on a large scale. Mostly what you hear being said is stuff like, well, you ought to learn how to just let people say what they have to say, or just listen. Let people say what they have to say and just listen. That's no solution. It's like, man, are we really that dumb? I mean, are we really that unaware of these skills? See, what I'm trying to get out is, I always feel like I fail to get this across, so let me try and then I'll stop. I take things pretty seriously when it comes to information, and so as I was going through my schooling and my jobs in psychiatry and psychology, as I went on, I had to further my education. And the things that I learned, because I had to teach them and pass them on, were things like assertiveness, objectivity, the basic tenets of debate, the idea of third person, stepping outside, being able to take the perspective, that's the other word, being able to step outside of one's own direct shoes to get another perspective. I don't hear this information being discussed or brought up, that it would be helpful if we were to learn these skills and to pass them on, that we could probably interact better. But right now, everyone's too concerned about being offended. There's too much focus on the differences in what people believe, which to me I think is really ignorant. We can believe anything. What I think is needed is the skill of objectivity, being able to look at things as clearly as possible. You know, if you see if it's a cup, it's a cup. It's not what you believe, which is what we've devolved to. You know, Devo got it right. We are so devolved. But the mainstream media, I don't hear intelligent voices bringing this information up. And so we communicate very poorly. And I don't hear intelligence in anywhere. People try to bring up these different politicians, and none of them. No, there are still politicians. You know, I still don't think I got my point across, but there's skill involved. We're able to build amazing things. We have technology, but we don't use those skills available to us to treat each other better, to heal. We're still so caught up in the fact that individuals profit from all this division and insanity. That's what's on my mind. Happy Thanksgiving.